Yeah.
Miser or
Temporalis.
Temporalis? 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so temporalis is this one here on top of its head. It's the orange flower pin. That's the temporalis.
The dorsal view and the masseter.
Yeah.
Masseter is on the side here, kind of back from the eye, the yellow flower here.
I see. And the intermandibular?
The intermandibular is this blue heart here, ventrally, on the mandibular
And the,
side.
And the branchiohyoid?
The branchiohyoid is this, well, it's one side green and one side white flower. It's close to the gills on the side.
And the
That's
interhyoid?
branchiohyoid.
Thank you. Interhyoid?
Interhyoid, it's more ventrally, and it's this thing
The green one?
here. It's the green heart right here.
Yeah, and the branchial levator?
The branchial levator is the red pin with number 5 on it. It's on top of the gills, and if you pull on the gills, you can actually see it better.
Yes.
Because it moves the gills. Okay.
And the cucularis?
The cucularis, it's on the side. It's also covered by the gills, and it's the blue pin here.
The blue pin, the first one?
This one, the blue
Alright.
pin. I'm moving it right now. It's kind of covered by the gills.
And now we're going to the axial muscles, the rectus cervicis.
Okay, rectus cervicis, there's part of it still here, this number 5 label, and it's also the same one here with the yellow flower.
The internal one, yep.
Yeah, because I think this one's the same muscle.
Epaxial, what do you mean by epaxial?
Well, to do the epaxial, we first need to know the horizontal septa, which is this line on the side, and it's marked by the blue pin, crooked blue pin. Epaxial is the more like dorsal or upper part. It's the blue butterfly here. And since we're doing that, all this muscle here on the dorsal side is the dorsal trunci. And then on the other side of the horizontal septum, this yellow butterfly here, it's the hypaxial muscle.
I see.
Under the septum. Okay.
And the horizontal septa you just showed us.
The crooked, the blue pin.
I see. Dorsalis trunci.
Dorsalis trunci is all this, is the same as the epaxial muscle.
And the linea alba you showed us?
No, not yet.
Alright.
Linea alba is this ventral line here. It's this white pin with number 2 on it.
Yes. Rectus abdominis.
And rectus abdominis are the muscles right next to the linea alba. It's this pink flower, or on the other side it's white and it says 1B on it.
And the external oblique?
Okay.
V-shape?
The V-shape, okay, so if you look kind of like you look at yourself like this V-shaped muscle that comes like this, it's the red butterfly here. So it comes like this, V-shaped. It's the external oblique.
And the internal one?
And the green star here, the muscle that goes like
I'm just putting everything
like
away that
this.
we pulled out.
And you know, it forms like an A letter. If you put both of them on each side together, is the internal oblique. And it's our green star here.
And the transfer abdominis, we are not going to see this inside, yep?
Yes, under these, so there's 3 layers of abdominal muscles, external, internal, and transversal. And it's going to be very hard to see, and if you poke it too much, its intestines are going to come out. We don't want that.
And we go to the pectoral girdle on the front.
Pectoral girdle.
And the latissimus dorsi.
Okay, latissimus dorsi is...
Dorsi.
It's this green star here.
Alright.
Can you see it?
Uh-huh.
Is it covered by the gills? Can you see it?
It might be. I can see it. Can you see it?
This one, yeah?
Yes, that's our latissimus dorsi.
And
or
the
dorsi.
trapezoid? Trapezius?
Trapezius is the cucularis, and it's the blue pin here.
Oh,
To
inside
the
one.
gills, yes.
Okay, and the
Procoracio humeralis.
yes?
It's this one with the red pin. It's this. It goes kind of like a line here in front of the arm. Our blue, red pin.
I see.
That is the Procoracio humeralis.
And the next one is triceps brachii.
You missed the dorsal scapulae.
Dorsal scapula.
Oh, there's dorsal scapulae.
The dorsal scapulae is our yellow butterfly here. It's next to the latissimus dorsi. So let's review here because there's a lot of them. All right. So green one is latissimus dorsi or dorsi.
Oh, no. This one?
Yes. The yellow one is the dorsalis scapulae. The blue one is the cucularis or the trapezoid. Number 5 is rectus cervicis, which is also this yellow one here. And the red pin is the Procoracio humeralis.
I see. And triceps brachii, you already showed?
No, and if we look on the other side, on the dorsal side of the arm, and we see this red butterfly in here, that is the triceps brachii.
Yeah. And the ventral pectoral muscles, we have a supracoracoid.
Okay. The pink one here on top, the pink pin on top is the supracoracoid, and the dark, the dark green here below it is the pectoralis.
Pectoralis and the humero antebrachial.
Okay. The blue butterfly here, so if you look at the arm ventrally on top where the blue one is, that is the humero anterobrachialis, and then below it the green crescent moon is the coracobranchialis.
Okay, the coracobranchialis you showed us, and the muscles on the pelvic girdle. So
Okay, moving on to the pelvic girdle.
and we have there iliotibialis.
Okay, so if you look at the leg dorsally, this yellow flower here, so the one on top is the iliotibialis.
On dorsal side.
Yeah, it's on dorsal side.
Yeah.
And then underneath, towards the tail, is the ilioextensorius, the green flower here.
All right. And where is the pobio ischiotibialis?
Okay, this purple flower here on the ventral part is the pubio ischiotibialis.
And the pubio tibialis?
And then the yellow flower here, so kind of on the leg, ventrally, upper part, the yellow flower is the pubotibialis.
And the ischioflexiaris?
And underneath it, still ventrally, still on the leg, towards the tail, the yellow crescent moon is the ischioflexorius.
All right.